Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things, all the bad things. Okay, what is this about sex that makes us jiggy jiggy jiggy? I mean, that makes your body shake. You know, people lose their mind. People pray. I remember when I used to struggle with sex. By the way, pardon my manners. My name is Praise for it's still undressing sex. There were times I was told that if you pray to God, God, is going to solve this problem. So I pray to God. There were times I was told if you curse yourself and take a hold, yeah, you're not going to do this anymore. So there were times I said, God, if I do sex again, just kill me. That only lasted for like 48 hours. There were times I was asked to go and fast and pray, and I fasted, and nothing really happened until I learned that the most important sex again I had was not my genital, it was my mind. And the moment I was able to take control of my mind, I began to check the things I was feeding my mind with, and I realized I was literally feasting on pornography and feeding my mind with all kinds of things, and I would sit and listen to people's fantasies about sex. I'll read all sorts of stuff about sex, and it was messing up my sanity such that my body kept outputting and what I never bargained for. Several times I look at myself and I'll be like, hey, Praise, what's wrong with you? You're supposed to know God, but I struggled. Yeah, just like some of you are struggling. So I really feel you, and I know what you go through today. One of the most troubling things for men about women is a female breast. As a matter of fact, in the parlance in the world of boys, they call it all kinds of names: Bobby Manchester, Twin Tower, and what have you. But interesting thing is that nobody has bothered to go and Google and find out what exactly is in the female breast. And since you've been putting your mouth, you know that no milk comes for you. It's just an exercise, that you have trained your mind to get excited about, not because it's really spectacular or anything so fantastic about it. Now, do you know that if you cover your nose today, ladies cover the nose, and there's the media hype that knows the nasal sex is the most interesting sex, especially you can attain orgasm if you're suck the wax in the female nose. You realize that you experience orgasm because what you believe is what you behave, and what you behave is what you become. So your belief is most important when it comes to the subject of sex. Now, when I used to struggle with the female breast, I would look at the female breast and it would be as if my mind would just shut down. So I went to meet a physiologist to ask him what is exactly about the female breast that troubles me all the time. And he laughed. And he said to me, Praise, there are 3 things about the female breast that contains the female breast contain. He said, number 1 is the milk lobe, which is the milk producing gland. Number 2 is the milk duct, which is the part of the breast that transfers the milk from the lobe to the nipple. And number 3, connective and fatty tissues. And he said to me, the only breast that will give you breast milk is your mother's breast, and at your age is already too late. I walked away from him disappointed, and as I was walking slowly down the road, I said to myself, if you can redefine the breast, it may be able to help you and you may be able to save your life. So I said, since it's the female breast and it's the child who gets the milk, then why don't I redefine it? So I redefine it to say that it's the milk manufacturing factory of the woman with a specialized consumer, wherein the consumer is an infant. So I began to say to myself every day, big boys don't suck breast. That really helped me. Yeah, because every time I saw the breast, I redefine it. See, what is troubling you is not that you can't control your sex life, is that your definition about sex is wrong. Your definition about female breast is wrong. Because your definition determines how you use a thing. If you redefine it and you internalize it, especially in your subconscious mind or in your unconscious mind as well, then you realize that your body will naturally act out your belief and your definition. So what is troubling you about the female breast? Or what is troubling you about the sexuality at all? Why don't you redefine it and see that your body, with time, will adjust to your new definition? My name is Praise. Hi, honor you. Bye.